This is Best Laid Plans on Reaper Skull.
This adventure, like so many others, begins in a tavern. You're supposed to meet a disgruntled Fort employee here. He'll give you an off-the-record tour of the nearby warehouse. Victor asked you to wait for him outside. Looks like getting inside his warehouse won't be a problem.
So after talking to him, we just go outside and wait kind of near this grate over here, which is how we're going to get through, but it won't activate until he gets close by. And so right now, as of now, Reaper XP, we're at about 215,000. I'm guessing by the time I finish this chain, I'll get one more Reaper point, 15, and that'll be my 9th point in Dread Adversary. So the reason I'm leveling up in Dread Adversary is that I'll be able to
Victor coughs,
get some more strength and another DC, which will give me a total of 2 more DC to my Dire Charge, and I need everything I can get to that. And the extra hit points would be nice also, but I really want to get my Dire Charge DC up. Alright. So we are going to try to find the journal, and it's... I didn't think it would be under there, but usually you could see it kind of glowing. Let's get this thing right away. Let me get my M18 weapon. Champion. Get my healing over time going. We got 2. Another champion. That's not good. Alright. Let me get this guy since the other one seems otherwise occupied. Yeah, 2 red-crowned champions is pretty bad, but luckily we had the aggro split. So we never really took any serious damage from it. Alright, I'm going to start up at the top here and look for the journal.
Someone is burning the midnight oil behind this door.
And there it is. I sometimes find it up here or on the top.
You'll have to find another way.
Alright, so we could keep smashing boxes here if we want the breakable bonus.
Have been moved to the office upstairs for shredding.
I am going to...
You hear a scream of pain from up above.
Let me switch weapons.
Scream cut short.
Right now I have my Featherfall is kind of tied to my weapon. It's a Zephyr Filigree. I'm going with Zephyr as a good first life filigree set.
What of it?
Primarily because it was something available to me that I could find, and also the abilities it has to give you freedom of movement and knockdown, really helpful for a first life character or someone who's still building up their power.
An otherworldly air of confidence surrounds the handsome being who appears to be their leader.
Even on my more experienced characters, I like to have a Zephyr weapon for knockdown immunity as a backup.
Why not just take the stairs? So asked the tiefling. Because Victor told us not to be seen. Now then, portal! Lagging behind, the gnoll notices you on the way out. It turns and howls. Bang, Father!
Should I double check? Yeah, that's the right one. So let's double checking to make sure we've got the right one set. Sure looks right. Blue. So it may just have to wait till that conversation's over, since Cornevere got there super fast. Alright, we got it.
You hear a familiar voice somewhere nearby. It's Victor acting
This
surprised.
opens up the other way.
Dear Orient, we have a security breach. Wiki, find them.
Flag Reaper. Let's get in this room here. Oh, another big champion.
Are virtually limitless. I press this button, and more guards show up, just like that. Wait, now how do I get out? Stuck here?
Victor clearly didn't think this through. Victor mashes the button on the magical device in frustration.
So even though you can get to the basement without that last fight, it makes getting back to that room really tough when you open the door. So I always like to clear all the way to the bottom before I go to the basement. Where's my damaging weapon against these guys. Makes a huge difference. Yeah, it seems this spot right here against that whatever this elevation here, he wasn't attacking me much. I don't know. So that's the type of thing that groups try to, they find those like little things like that, which I would call an AI kind of glitch, where there's a spot where they're not attacking as much, and then when you run the quest on R10, you try to back them up to that spot since you know you're not going to take as much damage. All right, we're going to do this room first. Alright, let's see if I can get... Alright, my Holy Retribution worked, that's good. Champion Forge Wraith.
Hum of a dimensional anchor. Got a pretty big dot here. I'm just gonna wait for this dot to wear off here real quick. Yeah, he's taking about 200 acid and 200 fire damage at a tick. Just want to keep myself healed for that, otherwise it'd be pretty hard to heal through that while I was taking other physical damage. Ooh, there's damage over time again. Yep, couldn't save myself that time. So that's what that damage over time does. Let's see. So I got hit by 414 force damage and 326 force damage, and then yeah, so it's mostly force damage and a dot. So all right, I can raise myself now. And so this chain one of Ravenloft is, or of Sharn, is probably the toughest
chain for me in terms of. Oh, I was hoping I could get him there, but.
Forge wraiths coalesce in the air around Victor.
Panic screams and pounding feet indicate rapid
Whoa.
losses. Victor yells, "Get back here, you cowards!
Unfortunately, didn't even get myself
These
buffed
brutes aren't gonna
before I was
polish
able to
themselves."
get them. So this is the end part. Kind of a rough last part for me with 2 deaths, but that's okay. I mean, that's kind of to be expected this first life. Although the second death should have been avoided.
Don't do anything rash. I'm coming
Well, the
out.
Holy Retribution worked good that time.
Perhaps we can make a deal.
Victor presses
So
the
we'll let him
button on
go.
his vault prototype. The magical barrier around him fades away.
Wow, that's pretty nice. Magical resistance rating 3. Quality resistance 4. Hide. Move silently. Speed 30. These look perfect for a rogue, so I'm going to pass these to Shyly. And that was 2,820 Reaper XP. I'm sure the death, losing the death bonus factored a little bit into that, but probably would have still been under 3,000. And this is a quest I did run on Elite, so it's probably a little bit less for that. So they passed me a quarterstaff, Moonbeam. Impact, that's good because I don't have, that gives me improved critical basically. Holy, double strike, filling the oak. All right, so that could be good to have a good quarterstaff at this level. So I'm going to grab that. Thanks. I'm not sure if that was Cornevere or Shyly, but many thanks for passing that. And that is Best Laid Plans on Reaper Forest Skull.